Looking good, MP.
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation.
All right, MP, you ready?
Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one.
Like those kicks, MP?
Who you putting on the block?
I don't know. Think someone might take you?
Really? That's hurtful. I hope you install your front gate.
It was 6-2.
Up next, the Warriors taking on the Thunder. For the Warriors, they are clear championship contenders, showing commitment, endurance, and they'll be on the road looking to take another step towards their championship goals tonight. Thunder, Warriors. We'll be right back for the tip. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. We've got Wembanyama, and it's Favarani in at the 3. Small forward. And for the Thunder, they've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Bowman in at the 3. At this time of the season, Doris, about midway through the schedule, what's the chief concern for most teams?
Well, the priority is always health, right? Teams try to weather the storm of a long season. But the other thing is chemistry. That intangible that maybe you can't define specifically, but when it exists, boy, it's special.
And if you haven't heard, MP has been pretty vocal about his commitment to cleaning the glass and leading that effort for his team.
And you can never underestimate the value of setting the tone for your team. Seeing MP get out there and hustle for those boards has a major impact on being the example of hustle and determination that it takes to win games. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Bowman. Here's Holmgren. There's the 3. The rebound by Winston.
God damn, it seems like they be making a nigga lose the rebound.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. And it's Ford missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
SGA passes to Nelson. Now here's Holmgren. Over Wembanyama, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Chet Holmgren is competitive and he's tough. This guy stays strong and completes the play.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Norris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy's 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Nelson, no good. The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. We saw him with 19 his last time out. The Thunder with another miss. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Wemby came up and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Bowman. 8 points in his last time out. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that three-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Warriors making a change here. And now we have a minute here to take a look at which teams are playing the toughest defense. The Warriors, number 1.
Well, allowing the fewest points per game in the entire...
Teams making some changes here. And so Mark Dagnall will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Thunder trail by 6. Here's Bowman. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
SGA with a steal. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The Warriors lead by 4. Mason the pass to Cool Hands. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
The reverse jam, unbelievable. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Gets the 3 to fall. Bowman's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Warriors ahead. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. Now, what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. They've got Miller, and it's Njai in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when the legal screen is set.
Martin, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Bowman. Great D that time from Miller.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Here's Favarani. 7 points in the game. Pass to Newell. It's picked off. Here's Bowman. Here's Kerr.
Yes, sir.
Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City.
Atkins
can't
you know
get
when
it
I'm
to
going
go.
live.
The Warriors lead by
Lock
3.
in.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against Sacramento. Played some superb basketball. He had 33 points and was on fire from outside. The D had no answer for him. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain
Okay, now, though,
stretches.
chasing my
It'd
12
be great
rings.
to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Pass to Ford. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, I'm going to say.
Pass to Bowman. That's up a 3. And it's Favarani with a rebound. Favarani's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mason. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Pass to Bowman. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Favarani's got 5 rebounds in the game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
Outside, SGA. With his first shot attempt. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Favarani's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Under trail by 7. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a
You want
halt.
to see me play outside in the rec and all that? Check out some of the content. Other videos uploaded.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so
At the
easy
end
for your
of the
teammate.
2K 26 years, so.
Here's Mason. SGA covering. Nice move.
Live. Like being outside.
And there's the lob. And it's Ford missing.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Now here's SGA. He shoots it. Nice shot from the wing. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Warriors on top, up 3. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Halftime.
Can't say enough about the job the front office did in acquiring Luka Doncic. Willing to do whatever it takes to get the deal done. Great job.
And now, guys, let's talk about these Warriors and this close game they find themselves in.
I usually only see Shaq drool.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 3, and after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that's the third game out of 4 at home for them. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Bowman in at the 3 spot. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Ain't worrying about no threes.
Hey, Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the
Yeah,
ball,
make 'em
you
once
can
they shoot
pretty
'em.
much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of
I'm
my
playing
game
off my
started.
man. I'm trying to
Back
get
to
the
you.
rebound before
A
they
unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. 6 on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Now, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient greats, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out. Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Thunder trail by 5. Pass to Nelson. Here's Bowman. And it's Favarani with a rebound. Favarani's got 7 rebounds in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's the 3. Sinks the tray.
Oh, nice feed. On time
Make
and
him,
on
bro.
target.
Golden State has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to
Just come
find
back
the
and
net
take
in
me
this
one, too,
matchup. Counted from distance.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
No.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Pass to Nelson. Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Wednesday, it'll be the Phoenix Suns coming to
Thought it was
town.
maybe with
And then on
99.
Friday, the Denver Nuggets
Yeah,
will come to
98.
town.
And you know, for that matchup with the Pistons, they'll want to come out fighting in that one. They'll be big-time underdogs, but anything can happen.
The Warriors lead by 5. Winston has to cool heads. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
Oh, Jokic is 98.
To the middle. Oh, it's Wemby.
Appreciate the
And
comment,
now,
bro.
almost all their points coming from the paint.
When I blow up, you blow up, broski.
Oh, it's blocked by Wemby.
You my number 1 supporter, my nigga. When I get to the top, bro, guess what? You feel me? Been following me since day 1.
It's time to take a glance again
Know
at
what
that
it is.
superb block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Right side, SGA. 5 to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2.
Also, click the link in my YouTube account. You can go check out my music too, man. I also write music and all that, bro.
Made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, BA. He's
You
been
like
a superstar
rap and all that?
for quite a few seasons now, but he's
I
not
tap into different
satisfied
genres
just
and all that type of
continues
stuff
to
too,
elevate
bro.
his game year after year.
That's good from SGA.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is
That's
this young
cool,
man's
for sure.
work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
SGA hits them both. The Warriors lead by 5. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, What a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam.
Yeah, I guess other streamers and stuff, even if they ain't made it or not, I don't know what would be wrong with people.
We'll call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
I appreciate
There's just
you
a
coming,
lot
though,
of
dude.
wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
They had Dylan Brunson like a 97 in that video. Them, I like those. I like that. Them ratings.
And the Warriors making a change here.
Them ratings are cool,
Miller's
though.
checked in. And let's check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games. The Warriors, #1.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Pass to Kerr. The rebound by Winston.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Favarani, that's good.
What a memorable way to cap off that move. Finishes with a flourish.
Thunder trail by 9. To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Winston, pass to cool hands. 1:25 left in the third. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Kerr, pass to SGA. Pass to Bowman. 4 on the clock. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Bowman's got 10 points.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Here's Favarani. 22 points for him. Into the lane. And that one is
small window. Still get that off.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously,
yes,
that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter here. SGA against Miller. Pass to Kerr.
When I get to 100 subs, I'm going to put the camera on so everybody can see my face.
And the defense is really allowing them too
That
much
was
room
crazy.
on the perimeter.
That was a crazy dunk, huh?
Here's Favarani. 24 points for him. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Holmgren.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Fires the 3.
That
Buries it from 3.
Oh.
Favarani's got 27.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact. Passes sharp. And the ball's going to fall for him.
Well, Coach Kerr, all he's asking is that his team be more precise in their decision-making.
Yeah, absolutely. He's aware of just how special they are when they're playing smart basketball.
The graphics in the game, y'all. If the
And this
graphics
is it. Glad
next
to
year
have
be
you
better,
along for this fourth
or would
quarter.
they look the same
On the
as
floor
this?
for the Warriors. They've got Brandon Miller, and it's West in a 2-guard. And it's SGA missing.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Look at the celebrities over here.
Well, good. Hey, they're just getting pushed
You
around.
hurt, bro? What you doing? Hurt, my boy.
Here's
You know,
SGA.
hurt, man. Got him.
a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
To win the run, and it's good on the lay-in.
Something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Favorani, and stolen by Holmgren. Now SGA. Holmgren with it. Just 5 to shoot. He launches. That's off. The Warriors lead by 13. Here's Favorani. No good. The Thunder have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Outside, SGA. Shoots. Wembanyama rips down the board.
Yeah, you have to knock those down.
Nah, that ain't mean no good feedback.
Are rare in this league.
Oh, off target from downtown. Oklahoma City is going 0 for 2 from outside
TV louder
here in the
or what?
fourth quarter. Oh, it
TV louder than I am.
Golden State has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game.
I think everyone in here felt that.
Yeah, if you don't hear me like real clear, I'm probably talking in the background or just talking low.
Windmill jam.
Wow. Yeah, it ain't no.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You ain't being mean. That's what you got to say.
Wembanyama rips down the board.
This guy's such a talent.
Oh,
Hammers
it home.
So nice. And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer?
Better now,
well, I'm a greedy type of person, BA,
Can't
so
let me know.
I want both. Obviously,
Snowman in the chat if you could, bro. Any better Snowman in the chat.
To hold weight with what he says, but your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, BA.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Warriors.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, BA, ultimately,
I'm on my LeRING Chasing, you feel me?
They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And with just 1 game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And what a huge performance it was for cool hands.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them, it was the efficiency with which he did it.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. A
statement indeed, BA.
Kyrie Irving at 87 rating. It's about right. So long in the game, bro. 11. I mean, you're 37 or some shit. How long I've been playing with him. Shit, man. This shit came out too, bro. Like, we're playing 2K to the Green Pass. Okay. Shaq and AI was on the cover. But as far as 26, shit, since the game dropped too, got 15 builds. Don't spend no money for builds. I just play the game. I'm trying to get my DC like that. Old school way, old school grind. I got paid to play to the top. I spent $70 on the game already. Now I might get another 50 for a build. But I might not even end up liking it. Or don't even have no use in a wreck with your homies or nothing like that or whatever. Never get the ball. I'd rather just play the game.
Moments from now, at Chase Center in San Francisco, the Suns taking on the Warriors. For the Phoenix Suns, halfway.
So I got an out rebound today. Man, launch.
Through the season and holding on to an impressive third place in the Western Conference.
Made up character.
They want to keep it going. Warriors, Suns. We'll be right back after this. Let's send it over to the sideline for the scoop on MP's record-setting career.
Thanks so much. Well, in the aftermath of breaking LeBron's scoring record, I asked him to reflect on what it meant. He said to be able to pass a GOAT like LeBron, it's unbelievable. It's something I will tell my grandkids about. Quite a moment for the NBA world, guys.
Historic, without question. Thanks. Well,
Kyrie got a 99 ball handle.
He's going after a lot of rebounds as one of his goals.
I think MP's been pretty demonstrative in the way he's been attacking that glass. I mean, we saw multiple times the extra effort, both on the defensive and offensive glass, that he was going to do whatever it took to secure that board for his team.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Moncrief is out there with Marks. Then it's Malawak. Then it's Walker. And it's Lloyd in at the 3. The first free throw is good. So, Greg, with all-star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players, but only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
And finish off by Favarani.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T
might be.
cam. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to
I
draw
don't think you're about. You shouldn't be no bot, but if you ask that question, you could be.
To be an illegal screen.
Why would you? Why would I ask? Why would you think you're a bot? Like, why would you think somebody would think you're a bot?
Both ways.
Your name kind of whatever.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster
If
slam.
you is, it's good. I don't know who sent you.
Anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
I ain't paying for
Now
you.
here is Moncrief. We saw him with 29 points last game. Six to shoot.
AI got that good still. You ain't stand up, you stand still.
With the clock winding down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
The Suns leading. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And that one's good. Boy.
Yeah.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Out to Edwards. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Favarani. Walker with the rebound. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Moncrief against Edwards. Outside, Walker jacks up a three. Another three.
Ooh, they home today.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And so Steve,
Where you watching from, though? You say you're in a different time zone or whatever.
Take a minute here to get things straightened out. Newell, he's checked in for
That'll make me
Miller
a bot.
comes in
You
for
won't say
cool
you
hands.
from or nothing like that. That's crazy. That's diabolical.
He's making some changes here.
Angel Reese missing wide open layups and shit. What the hell, shit, night.
Warriors trail by 8.
Yeah,
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against Denver delivered right
different
up a
dudes,
line. He ended up with 44 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond
that
the
side
arc.
of the
As
town,
usual,
and then,
that night will be etched in people's
Step that
memories.
Florida,
He
bro,
was
that
relentless.
crazy on the
I'm
place.
curious to see how he follows it up.
But
Guys?
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. We'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your
Good looking,
team
buddy.
across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
And here are the Warriors now. Phoenix able to drain the three. Throws it up high.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Little can't hit. The Warriors have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Favarani passes to Edwards. And it's Phoenix with the rebound, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor, or you're going to struggle.
Well, when you shoot that poorly from deep, the odds of winning get really slim in a hurry.
And so it's Phoenix
Down 7.
heading to the bench with a 7-point lead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Mason is out there with Miller. And it's cool hands. Then there's Newell, and it's Carroll in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Favarani. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. There's the pick. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Right the pass a little bit. It's
Get
deflected.
thirsty, Ward. We know you're going to see you next time.
Now here's Favarani. Right defense on him.
And going to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear.
This crowd is stunned. And here's White. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Takes it inside. Miller grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 5. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
The Warriors shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And some changes here for the Warriors. Ford's checked in, and Anthony Edwards subbed in for Brandon Miller. Malawach is checked in for Phoenix. Moncrief comes in for Cardinal. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of a court that has to be covered in the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Pass to Moncrief from the arc. The Warriors pull it in. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Back to White. It's stolen by West. One-on-one here. Here's Edwards. Whoa! He flew in there. West!
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Moncrief against Edwards. Now here is Moncrief. Defense is right there. Just 5 on the clock. For West, shot to stop the run. Moncrief's shot is off. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Favarani kicks to Ford, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. This time they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
Third month into the season, things becoming a little more clear in the power rankings. You take a look at the Suns. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Well, right now.
Changes for Golden State. Njai checked in, and Cool Hand subbed in for Brandon Miller. Here's Marks. He has 7. It's Moncrief on the wing. Pass to Little. Edwards against Moncrief. Marks. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
To the paint, here's Favarani, and finish off by Favarani.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Marks. Saw him with 29 points last game. And there's the foul. It goes on Cool Hands. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
And here are the Suns now. Here's Marks. He's got 9 from 12 feet out. Rebound by Favarani. Favarani's got his 4th rebound in this one. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. One more time. A round of applause.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout and highlight some of the top candidates. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's up.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Cool Hands in this game, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
The Warriors leading on the court for the Suns. We've got Moncrief. Tucker out there with Marlowe, and it's Lloyd in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This
defense needs to clog
those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Moncrief. Poked away. Favarani with the steal. Edwards passes to Favarani and finish off by Favarani.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Suns trail by 5. Here's Marks. Back to Moncrief. Let's go. And it's Ford with the rebound.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Here's Marks. 9 points in the game so far. 5 on the clock. Pass to Moncrief. Takes the 3. It gets rebounded by Favarani. Favarani's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Lloyd. Here's Winston. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Favarani with the steal. And finished off by Favarani. Favarani's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
To the inside. Here's Lloyd, and the layup's good off the glass. Lloyd's got 4 points in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now it's 27 points for Cool Hands.
And that's his 2nd triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Bringing things up, chat.
For the coaches now to map out some plays
like,
for the
share,
next few
comment,
minutes and a
subscribe.
chance for the players
LeRING
to
Chasing.
rehydrate
And for my
with some
12th ring.
Gatorade. That's important if if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
And this 2K26 started
Of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
He's checked in
There's
for
11 more days to 28.
The Suns making a change here as well. White's checked in.
A week and 4 days.
So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense, and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. Here's Malawatch. That one falls.
You know how they get. You know how them guys get sleepy in the bed. Sleepy in the bed.
Malawatch has got his second
Sleepy in the bed.
bucket of the game to go.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. The 2-hour format is more
you know it, baby.
with
Know
modern
it.
television habits.
Look at locked in.
Such a dramatic
My stream day. Stream Monday.
that would have to be talked about over time. Back over to you.
Monday Madness.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Pass to Winston. Golden State moving it around.
That's must
Pocket
be a break or something.
Here's Favarani. No good on the triple. Suns trail by 10. They set the pick. And the call is going to be, yes, it is. An illegal screen.
Beyond the leading, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Carroll's checked in, and Miller's subbed in for Edwards. For the Suns, it'll come to one. And Josh
it's almost over, man.
White against Mason.
They need you to get home so we can match up.
White kicks to Little. And again, it's the Suns missing. Warriors leading by 13. About 3 seconds between shot and game.
Stream of the day when you get home.
Here's Favarani.
Oh, that was amazing! Oh, my goodness!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And as we end the
all my supporters in there, man, go follow my Brody, man, Big Yurt.
The Warriors on
top. On the channel.
They finish off the third quarter on a 20-6 run. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
Man. Whole different archive of games and everything. They're gonna have y'all looking at some real life shit.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And as they've got
10 more points like it's
forward in at the four-man position. That's the Warriors 5.
Yeah.
Walker the pass to Mike. Here's Malawach. Pass to Lloyd.
Yep.
Bank shot. No good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Suns trail by 13. Here's Marks. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Let him cover that shit,
Goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here we go. Whoa!
Posterize. When you're a poster, you're supposed to rise.
Show for these fans.
I can't believe he
Or how about when you're a dunker, you're supposed to rise.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam.
There you go.
Here's Marks.
You can hear her?
From 18 feet away, that one is off.
And that's just high risk, low reward. Contested mid-range jumpers drive the analytics guys nuts.
I don't know. No meter.
Suns trail by 13.
Big year. Hell yeah.
Look at the clock, a little under 3
minutes
gone here in the fourth.
Connectito.
Covered by Favarani. Can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 13. Plays it in off the
On his 2 keys, he's trying to finish this 12th ring.
Very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage. But this is a great team effort by everyone.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win. And you know, when you look at the huge impact they have, just a monster game for cool hands.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
Got it to go off the glass. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Stolen. Launches it. A three-pointer. Good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
Sir, that's another one. 2 for 2.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Boy said, I'm the GOAT. It's funny if I would have had my GOAT name still. The GOAT, yeah. He said, you the GOAT, man. YouTube sleeping on you. You're the only nigga that talk about in my comments and shit. That's crazy, bro. Then he asked me, was he a bot? I'm like, shit, you a bot or not? How did you get here? Yeah, All-Star Weekend, would you like to participate? I wanted to do All-Star Weekend. I'm tired of All-Star Weekend for real. It's like real life. I've been here 10 years straight. Like, this shit ain't even Shit ain't even like that no more. I want to come and enjoy and just sit back and watch. But fuck it. I don't know who to see. Yeah, like just like that's what they need to add. Like let a nigga, you like be accommodating that motherfucker so much. You won a couple and shit, at least 3 of them or something, or 2 back to back. You could become a judge or something. Just go support your teammates if they make it or something. Like I want to go to the All-Star weekend, but I don't always want to participate. And they ain't even got me in the dunk contest. Man. Let's go see if I can get the trophy again. Last year I lost too. Here, blood down in chat. I'm gonna let him shoot for like the first little rap or 2. Good squad. Going live every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, man. From 10 until feel like getting off. Getting Harper, you look like you ain't had enough. 17? I don't know. Might not be strong enough, player. Oh, he got me at next. Then we in the town jerseys. Rack ball, money ball, second rack. Oh, get that off. Green. Oh, get that off. Oh, get that off. Green. Green. Drop it. Try to make that. Go. I like hit all your shot. 1, 2, 3. Get that off. Get that off. Go. I don't never make these look this good. I'm gonna try it. Muscle memory now. Muscle memory now. Get that off. Muscle memory now. With it. A little bit fast. Frederick Sloan. Some creative ass nigga into the game, y'all. Know this nigga not to lose. Got a burner though. 3 for 3. 0 for 4. Nigga missed one. Oh hell no. So these credit player ass niggas be cheating. Nigga not even no real player. We can equal that guy. 24, damn. Nigga ain't O Hart. Owen Hart, son. You have to have a thing with him now. I'm in Miami jersey, so we picked out a hero squad look like. Hey, this nigga shooting. He's gonna put me in 3rd, 2nd. I ain't watching him no more now, chat. Bullshit. down. Blue boys, shooters. All 4 of them in the higher. Who I got? Oh, Hart 22, final round. Lonzo Holland. Next nigga. Man, he can win. He do it with the Braves. Oh, he got eliminated. Man, when you wait, y'all could have been in here. I'm tired enough of this, brother.
Looking good, my guy.
Pretty cool stuff. We were early on the fitness. Well, I'm off to Belgium. I got a 7-footer there with all kinds of comparisons that I won't even mention here, but it is exciting.
You're not leaking any info on the socials, understood?
MP in the house.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got cool hands. Moncrief is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Hollins in at the 3, the 1 spot. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Now here's Favarani. He's guarded by Ellis. Floats it out to Wembanyama.
We've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And Mullen with the slam.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the East All-Stars. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And Mullen with the slam.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Now, here's Hollins. D right on him. Favarani with it. Inside. And stolen by Howard. And there's the foul. It goes on cool hands. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Moncrief against Ellis. Howard with the screen on Moncrief. And Howard with the stuff.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And here's the West with the ball. Trailing by 2. Pass to Hollins. Here's Favarani. Six on the shot clock. That one doesn't go. Excellent D from Howard. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D, attacking.
Ellis, that's good.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Flag is checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Now, here's Hollins. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's Wembanyama. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the East All-Stars.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Harper is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Cool Hands, and it's Nelson in at the four-man position.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Good on the three-point shot.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Erickson. Giannou, SGA defending. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's SGA. Pass to Favarani. Just 4 to shoot. For 3. The West again cannot hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Nelson with the steal. Oh, and here comes Nelson all alone. And finish off by Favarani.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And Holland gets it to go.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Here's Favarani, and it's sent back by Howard.
No foul.
In this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Blake for 3, and another 3 from the East.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And some changes here for the East. Pippins checked in, and it's Ellison for Holland. Now here's Favarani. Pass to Holland. Launches it. Here's Nelson, and he takes that one up and
powers it through.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now, here's Hart. Still scoreless.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
58 seconds left here in the second. And finish off by Favarani.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Howard's checked in for the East. Mullen comes in for Erickson. There's 42 seconds left now here in the second. Hart kicks to Blake. From the line, and he hits the jump shot. Blake's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
You always know we're going to see a few of those every All-Star Weekend, but I don't know if we'll see a better alley-oop than that one right there.
Here's Howard. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Favarani. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the East All-Stars holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Mullen is out there with Howard. Then it's Ellis. Oh, watch out for Wembanyama!
Air mail special. Wemby on the catch and flush.
The East leading by 9. Hart outside. Howard setting the pick for Hart. Over Hollins. West All-Stars with the rebound. Favarani inside. Defended by Hart. Favarani no good. With the drive. And it's Mullen that time on the assist by Blake. Mullen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Ellis can't get it to go. The West trails by 9. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Buries it from 3-point range. Wembanyama's got 11. And so Ellis will bring it up for the East. At one point, they led by 16. Good.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
And finished off by Favarani.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys in the back.
Between the legs, make a Kobe
this night
stare.
is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
The East leading by 4. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Hart. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Favarani passes to Wembanyama. Good work there as it goes. Now just a 2-point East All-Star lead. And here is the East now. Pass to Blake. And there's the foul. It goes on Cool Hands. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. We've got Moncrief. Wyatt is out there with cool hands. Then there's Harper. And it's Nelson in at the 5 down low. Now here's Favarani. Going inside. And finish off by Favarani.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Blake with the steal. There's the triple. Nelson with the rebound. The West trails by 6. Oh, my goodness. Man. And down it goes, jamming that one home. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. In the corner, it's Blake. Off target with his 3. Driving in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line. Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
The score now all even. 23 points for Cool Hands.
Oh, such a field shot there. The floater.
Hart outside. Pass to Holland. Eight feet out. 2 points. That one goes.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Favarani, guarded by Blake.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
And the East All-Stars call time here. Howard's checked in for the East. Ellis comes in for Holland. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now here is Mullen. Defense right on him. And he banks the layup in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Oh, the slam dunk.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And Zoelis will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Here's Mullen. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Now here's Favarani, guarded by Blake. That does not go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The rejection by Wembanyama.
Oh, big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Favarani with the steal. Driving to the basket.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roof.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And he is unable to get the second one. 1:03 left to play here in the fourth. It's stolen by Mullen. Takes the shot. Gets a hand on it. Oh, sticks the putback.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Double by Howard. Now here's Favarani. He's covered closely. Now Wembanyama.
How about the young fella, Wembanyama with a big-time bucket.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Now a timeout called by the East. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
6-second difference between shot and game play. Stolen, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. They lead by 1, and so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Buries the deep ball.
And you can't hit a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guarded by Blake. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one.
We'll take that All-Star game.
What happen in these games? The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Yes. How'd you get out? Fishing. Yeah.
He's about to tear it up.
The National Basketball Association and the Charlotte Hornets are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting the play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violation of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word courts along with your issue and sequencing to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Anthony Edwards.
And it's not the kind of trend he wanted to see, but that's what happens over the course of almost any career. Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. We've got Anthony Edwards, and it's Ford in at the power forward. And for Charlotte, Yakachonis out there with Knippel. Then it's Brandon Ingram, and it's Rose in at the 5. Getting into the final third of the season now, Richard. Award talk is coming into focus.
I think most of the voters are starting to make their very short list. Fans might have made up their minds, but the next month will be very important.
Well, we've talked about it before. MP very vocal about how he wants to deliver on the glass.
I love what we've seen so far from MP in terms of his tenacity on the glass. Last game we did together, he was out there muscling his way into position, boxing out, anticipating, and securing the critical rebounds right from the tip through the final buzzer.
Now here's Ingram. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Winston, pass to cool hands. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, there's the alley! Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And for Wembanyama, his passing ability might be the most overlooked part of his game.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach for Charlotte gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, the athleticism of Ingram. Exceptional at skying up for slams.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Pavarotti. That three's off the mark. A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Knippel is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knippel is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
And so it's Golden State with it. The Hornets making their last shot. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
That one's no good.
One thing about Wembanyama's 8-foot wingspan is it allows him to cause problems that NBA players have never seen before.
Rose with the bucket.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Golden State with the ball. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You got to be a good team to reach that feat.
Here's Yakichonis. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Making a switch here. Miller's checked in. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Hornets. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for the Warriors, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race.
Oh, they pick off the pass. He goes up, throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the Suns. Played some superb basketball. He dropped 27 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Torres checked in for Charlotte. Noel, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like to pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And Ingram has got the ball here for Charlotte. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team. To the paint. Noel pulls it in.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
The Hornets with a lead. Erickson, pass to Ingram. From outside the arc. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Here's Favarani. He's got 5. Ball stolen. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Toure. Back to Ingram. 19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
And he's going for the lob.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Way outside of prime, Joe.
Jacks up a three. That one doesn't drop. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Charlotte on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hornets.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Torre out there with Jonas. And it's Keefe in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Hornets 5. We're seeing more and more teams playing 5 out now, RJ, with big men who can shoot from 3. Is that where the game's headed?
Those players are still hard to find, but I think more 7-footers will look to develop their long-distance shooting. It's becoming the new norm.
Here's Felder in his last outing with 12 points. 2 on the clock. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Newell can't get it to go. And Charlotte shooting the rock at 58%. Pass to Jonas. There's a screen from downtown. Knocks down the long J. Jonas has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Deciding to change it up. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Favorani. He's got 7.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And here's Charlotte now. 3-point lead. Next up, the Knicks in New York. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Victor Wembanyama is
going up top. It's Wembanyama.
If I had a Victor on my team, I am always looking at him for that lob.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Down low. Here's Rose. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Edwards, a pass to cool hands.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Favarani's got 10 points in the game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Favarani. He's got 10. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
For his size, Wembanyama can be so graceful, moving well off the screen just with ease.
1:19 left in the first half of this game. Here's Yakachonis. 15 in his last outing. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Favarani. On the take, and he jams it home with authority.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Charlotte trailing. Here's Yakachonis. Pass to Erickson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Ingram's checked in for Charlotte. The Warriors also with a sub. Newell, he's checked in for Wembanyama.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The Warriors have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter.
Oh, yes! Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Yakachonis. Here's Rose. Warriors with the rebound. Newell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Favarani. Outside Edwards. No good on the triple. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Warriors on top, leading by a point. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember in 1993, you winning that award, Shaq, mainly because you should have won that championship that year, those darn Supersonics.
And now, guys, let's talk about these Warriors and this close game they find themselves in.
Well, they're executing well, and that's been the difference.
Yeah, they know where their bread is buttered, and they go back to it over and over again. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. They've got Victor Wembanyama. And it's Favarani in at the 3.
The crafty play there by Ingram, using the pull-up jumper to beat the defense.
Here's Favarani. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Now here's Rose. He's got 11. Knipple, no good. Here's Favarani, covered by Ingram. The shot by Favarani, no good. Pretty even game right now in Charlotte. Pass to Yakachonis. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Shot clock at 5. Erickson misses the 3. Golden State with the ball. Here's Favarani, covered by Ingram. Here's Favarani. He's got 16. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Yakachonis. Here's Erickson. Ingram with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Outside Edwards. Here's Winston. No points so far. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, so comfortable inside.
And once Wemby has that offensive board, the rest is easy, especially considering his size.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Warriors. They have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon.
Well, I think for the Warriors, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
And it's Erickson missing. The Warriors leading. Here's Favarani. He's got 16. And he's going for the oop here.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Yakachonis. Inside. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
A go-to.
And here's Charlotte now. We've got Traore, also Knipple out there, and it's Hudgens in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Keith, the pass to Rose. To the middle. Here's Traore. And the layup is good off the glass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Pass to Keith. Here's Traore. Here's Knipple.
That's a key foul. That's his 5th. He's got to be smart the rest of the way.
Oh, my God.
Substitution on the court.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Here's Favarani. Pass to Ford, and he goes in for the dunk.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Here's Yakachonis. Ingram! Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And rejected.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. Man, good whistle there.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Now here's Wembanyama. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Just 5 on the clock. For 3.
You like to see Ingram working hard on D, using his length to contest the shot and disrupt the shooter.
He said it here.
Hornets trail by 9. Here's Yakachonis. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Wembanyama powers it through inside.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
And it's Ingram off the drive, lays it in easily.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Book it!
You'd love for Victor to get that look every time up the floor.
And Ingram has got the ball here for Charlotte. 11-point game.
That's a tough walk.
You gotta have 5 fouls.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd.
Gotta get these last few games coming off.